So I actually attended one of your you were down here recently in Charlotte at a church, and you were on a tour called P3 Tour. Can you
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about that? And I want to know, are you coming back to Charlotte?
Well, first of all, P3 stands for Preach, Pray, Prophesy. And I know it's funny, I saw a young man that follows me do his own version of it, Pray, Preach, Prophesy. And this has been a common thing. People said to me, well, you got to pray first. And I told them this statement came when I would go traveling and I would minister. And I would say, y'all, this is what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to preach, pray, prophesy. So the reason why the prayer was in the middle, not the beginning, was because it was a public declaration that when I'm standing before you, I'm going to preach to you, I'm going to pray for you, and I'm going to prophesy over you. And that kind of became a standard for us to say, these are three things that we're wanting to do. And so even with the P3 movement, we know that, because we could make it P5 and we could have like a devotion, and we could have service, and then so we know that we can be deep and we can always try to juggle the order, add to. But the reason it came out that way was really kind of just a statement of, this is what we feel called to bring into this space. When you're in our presence, my presence, these are three things I want to do if I'm in ministry mode. So we started doing an annual conference called the P3 Summit. This year will be in October in the Atlanta area. We've not released all the details yet, but we will be doing that, I believe, later on this month. And so we were going on that tour just to stir people in those areas of the preaching, the praying, and the prophetic. And then Charlotte, I've been to Charlotte in the past, but there's something happening where there's a gathering of hungry people raising up in that region. And so I've actually been invited there recently a number of times, and I'll be back with your leader, Apostle Jean Marie, for her gathering. I'm trying to think of what month that is. I feel like it's July, I think. But her,
Yes, it is July. Yeah.
yeah,
I'm no longer under her. That's the one that actually birthed me out, but I'm no longer in her ministry. Yes, it's definitely in July.
okay.
Yes, she has
Well,
Megavision.
Meg,
Megavision is coming up in July.
yes, so I'll be back there. And I had no idea of that when I made the decision to make the stop in Charlotte. But I've since realized I really believe that God is doing something in that area, and he's raising up a generation that is hungry, that wants to see the move of God. And so there is a prophetic emphasis, I think, happening on that territory. So I'm very excited to be a part of Mega Vision this summer as well, and can't wait to get back there.
So when you come to Megavision, would it be with the P3 tour or just on the assignment? Yeah, okay, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
just on assignment for the gathering. And of course, I'll be
Okay.
part of the theme and what the vision that has been provided to the visionary for that gathering.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Are you planning on, and then we can definitely talk later about this, but are you planning on coming back to bringing the P3 to Charlotte?
I don't think this year. I think that
Okay.
I'm getting kind of maxed out. So I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think that the next Charlotte will be Megavision, and I'm thinking that's probably it this year. I know there was another friend of mine that was wanting me to do something in Charlotte, but I don't think we locked it in as of yet.
Okay. And then Boss Lady Arise is April 12th and 13th.